Hey, you guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I know we just got off a live about Josh just a second ago or just a few minutes ago, but I'd already planned to talk about their divorce. Their divorce has been signed off on, it is finalized. This is the quickest divorce I have ever seen, especially concerning children, because, not concerning children, but due to the fact that they do have children. Uh, I, I thought that they would have to stay in this separated um status for like a year before they could get a divorce, but that is not the case in the state of Georgia. So let's go ahead, let's get into the latest update, all the details concerning the custody and all of that. Let's get into it. In Louisiana, you absolutely have to be separated for a year if you have children. You're not going to get a divorce before that. Like it's a year, and then you can get a divorce. But Georgia, I think it's at 31 days. We're going to go over that in just a little bit. So let's get into it, you guys. Mama June stars Lauren Pumpkin, Shannon, and Josh Efird are officially divorced. So we're going to go into the child custody details. Now, it has been uploaded into the court system. It's uploaded on the docket that the divorce is finalized. We'll look over at that in a minute. So, it can exclusively be revealed now that Pumpkin and Josh are officially divorced. They were granted a divorce on Monday. And this is just August, September, October. Wait, August, September? What? This is not even 2 months after she filed. Yeah, because it's at 31 days. I think it's at 31 days. In Georgia, a divorce can be finalized as soon as 31 days due to a mandatory 30-day waiting period. So she filed on August 1st. September 1st would have been like 30 days. So it's been over a month. And all that you really have to wait in Georgia is a month. So Pumpkin and Josh, they share 4 kids together. They share Ella, Bentley, Stella, Silas. They were able to reach an agreement on all the issues pertaining to the divorce. At least when it comes to paper, they were able to agree to everything. Now, while we thought everything was really, really civil, my sisters are telling me that it's not so civil. There has been some bickering back and forth. There's been some, threats made to, I'm going to beat you up, la di da di da. But as far as this divorce is concerning, they were able to agree on everything. They agreed to have a joint parenting plan. So Josh will have the kids 50% of the time, and Pumpkin will have the kids 50% of the time. They also agreed on a division of property, the debt, alimony. Nobody's going to get alimony. Nobody's going to pay child support. Josh is moving out of the family home. They are going to have his name removed off the house. Josh actually found him a place to rent this past weekend and moved in. On Monday, the judge in the case granted a total divorce, ruling that from here on out, Pumpkin and Josh should be considered as separate and distinct persons altogether, unconnected by a nuptial or civil contract whatsoever. The ruling also made it clear that Pumpkin and Josh are now free to remarry. Okay, if they desire to. But my sources are telling me that Josh, not so much. That while Josh was dating Keely, they are not as exclusive as they were. They are still friends, but he is struggling with the divorce. That's what I was told. But Pumpkin has moved on. She is currently dating Josh's cousin, Darren Kitchens. Darren he does have children, and he has another child on the way with Josh's former girlfriend. Why is this not? Give me just a second, because over the weekend, Pumpkin posted more photos of her with Darren. So we're going to look at those really quickly. Yeah, they went to another concert, it seems. Okay, so there they are right there. Pumpkin and her, I mean, we really can't even say new boo at this point because they've been together for quite some time. I mean, at least April. At least April. They've been together since at least April. So there they are. All right. So what did she say? And then you have someone to talk about. I don't know what that means, but yeah. She's getting some sugars from her little boo thing right there. Yes, on Reddit they call him the husband. They do. You know, they're always thinking of some they're always thinking of like some crazy lingo over on Reddit to identify people. Pumpkin and Josh, they were married in 2018. They were both awarded joint legal and joint physical custody of the kids, Ella, Stella, Silas, Bentley. Because each party has joint custody, neither was awarded child support. Pumpkin and Josh are ordered to equally divide any medical expenses for the children that are not covered by their health insurance plan, as well as split any costs for their school or any extracurricular activities. Um, as we went over previously, Josh and Pumpkin bring in massive monthly incomes, with Pumpkin reporting that she makes $20,000 a month, as well as Josh does. They both bring in $20,000 a month. And what's so crazy is when I went over this filing, when they filed the child support calculator worksheet and we went over it, and it shows that Pumpkin makes 20K, Josh makes 20K. There were people saying, like, no, she's lying. There's no way they make that much. And I'm like, it would be the most ridiculous thing to lie on a child support calculator worksheet that you're turning into court, because that's what a judge will base your child support off of. So if Pumpkin just wants to make it look like she's making a bunch of money, that's not the way to do it. Because nobody, if anybody's going to lie about how much money they're making on those forms, they're going to decrease the amount, not put more. They agreed to no child support because they're splitting everything 50-50. But say they would have, say Pumpkin would have wanted child support. Well, you know, or say Josh would have wanted child support, whatever. It would have been based off that 20K a month. So nobody's going to lie about that, because that could backfire on them to pay more in child support. So I was actually shocked when I saw people saying she's lying. There's no way she makes that much. And I'm like, she would not want to lie on this form. No way, Jose. So why is Pumpkin always e-begging for money on TikTok? I guess that's how. I don't know if that's a part of how she pulls in the 20K. I don't know. We do know she has the TV show. She has her little sister's boutique, sister's closet, whatever. And then she makes money on TikTok. I'll be out in a second. So in their parenting plan, which was also obtained recently, no. Yes, we went over that recently. Pumpkin and Josh agree to discuss and decide jointly on topics pertaining to their kids' schooling, religion, medical, and extracurricular activities. However, they were not able to come up with an agreement on anything. Wait, however, should they not be able to come up with an agreement on anything relating to school or medical related, the judge ruled that Pumpkin is the one that had the final say. So while they agreed to discuss and decide jointly on everything, pertaining to the kids' school, their religion, medical situations, extracurricular activities, they're supposed to discuss it and try to come to a joint agreement. But if they can't, then Pumpkin has the final say. Josh and Pumpkin can take the kids to whatever house of worship they choose to during their own parenting time. And they both have the authority to sign the kids up for extracurricular activities. As for how much time the kids will spend with each parent, it is to be equal, with parenting time to be at any time the party agrees. From my understanding, it's week on, week off. If Pumpkin and Josh end up not being able to agree to a parenting schedule, the judge ruled that the kids will spend a week with Pumpkin and then a week with Josh, and so on. Pumpkin and Josh proved that their divorce is quite amicable. Amicable is what we're seeing when they stated in the parenting plan that they will spend Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day together with the children. No, this is what beats all I've ever seen, because I'm being told that, it's not so civil. But they agreed in their divorce documents that they would spend Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day together with the children. And I'm like, well, they're probably going to anyways. Because when they go over to grandma, like grandparents' house or grandpa's house, or like they're cousins. I know I spend Christmas with my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Anyways, I thought, well, yeah, probably, right? They probably will. They also agreed to allow the kids to contact the other parent anytime they want, by any means that they want, as long as the communication doesn't interfere with their schedules. Bu- 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 Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. Every other week, the kids are with Pumpkin or with Josh. Josh just moved into his house. He just got into an automobile accident as well. I know, like I said, he had Bentley over the weekend. Now, Pumpkin did say on a TikTok live, somebody asked, like, how are the kids? And she said, oh, they're good. I dropped them off at their dad's the other day. But I know there was like confusion about it because people was like, wait, June just said on her live she had the kids. So I guess Pumpkin's lying. They were saying that Pumpkin got caught in a lie. But I'm wondering if maybe she did drop them off with Josh, and then at some point they wanted to go to back home or maybe to June's. So he brought some of them to June's house, but kept Bentley. I don't know. I just know he had Bentley over the weekend. But yeah, I was so incredibly shocked to find out that it went so quickly. So I was looking it up to see how long does it take to file for a divorce or to get a divorce in Georgia, and it says in Georgia, a divorce can be finalized as soon as 31 days due to the mandatory 30-day waiting period, which is one of the shortest in the United States. Yeah, I've never heard of this. However, in reality, the process usually takes longer, typically ranging from 6 months to a year for most couples. The duration may vary depending on the complexity and level of conflict in the divorce, but they're not having any conflict, at least when it comes to this. So, yeah, it was fast. Here are the divorce documents on peachcourt.com. As you guys can see, let me see if I can zoom in. It says child support worksheet. We went over that a few days ago. Parenting plan, amended consent, final judgment and decree dated September 23rd. Consent, final judgment and decree dated September 23rd. So yeah, that was yesterday. It was signed off on. And there's all the filings. Anyways, you guys, quickest divorce ever. Jessica did get engaged. She did. So Jessica proposed to Cheyenne like 2 weeks ago or so. I contemplated covering it, but Jessica's not really one of the main characters on the show. So I was like, I don't really know if it'd be worth like covering on my channel and probably not getting a lot of views. And usually any video that I do, it takes like sometimes it takes hours of preparation. That one probably wouldn't have, but still. I have to figure out like sometimes I have to really kind of figure out what am I going to cover, what are they going to be interested in? If I feel like you guys will not be interested, or the majority of people will not be interested, then I might choose not to cover it just because time is like I don't have a lot of time. But anyway, so yeah, I did see it is on Snapchat. Jessica and Cheyenne shared it on Snapchat that she proposed, and Cheyenne said yes. So you can follow them over on no, it was TikTok. It was TikTok they shared it. So yeah, they are going to get married. But yeah, you guys let me your thoughts in the comment section below. By the way everything seems, they're civil. Um, Josh, I'll find out more information and let you guys know. And one of the screenshots that I was looking for when I was covering the accident, the video about the accident, I was looking for a screenshot of where Pumpkin confirmed. Then I started questioning if I even had it. I was like, wait, I know I saw it. I know I saw it. So on that video where I talked about Josh's accident, I had some screenshots that I shared, and here's the one that I was looking for and forgot to share with you guys. Someone said, "Oh Lord, I hope Josh is okay. Is this Josh?" And Pumpkin said, "Yes." And Daniel Cox said, "Hope he's good. I see him sitting on the ground behind his truck. Heard an ambulance or fire truck come to the house and headed that way about 10 minutes after this was posted." So that is Pumpkin verifying, yes, it was Josh. So that's up on my community tab just because I wanted to put that out there for anyone that did not believe that it happened. I don't know. Cheyenne is Jessica's now fiance. Uh, yeah. I just saw that, J. Marie. I just saw it, and I'm gonna go listen. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. We're gonna come back today. We're gonna do a live stream later today about Janelle leaving her kids with strangers. I want to cover Mac and Ryan, and I also want to cover Gary 2.0 is speaking out. Amber Portwood's missing fiance, who is now engaged to someone else, is actually speaking out over on Instagram to Teen Mom fans. If you guys do not follow Teen Mom fans on Instagram, go follow Teen Mom fans. He's always breaking news when it comes to Teen Mom stuff. Go follow it. Teen Mom fans did an interview with Gary, and he is speaking out. He said that he had no choice but to like kind of go missing because Amber withheld his phone. She would not give him his phone. He also said that the proposal was pushed on him by MTV. So we're going to cover that as well today. So you guys make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hop back here, check back here. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send out notifications, but if you want to be sure that you catch my content, follow me over on Facebook at Elle Bee. I post there. I also post on X. I share the link on X. I try to share it on Instagram, and I share it on Facebook before I go live pretty much every time. So follow me on my other social media platforms to make sure you do not miss when I go live so you can join me in the chat about whatever topic we're going to be discussing. So we got hopefully 3 more lives today if I can get them all done. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.